Hello, dear Libra. How are you all? Thank you for being here. This is Kathy from Divine Debut, and this is your July reading. Let's see what's going on in July of 2021, generally and in love, dear Libra. I will be extending this reading also, so you can get the link beneath the video if this is your story. Okay, Libra, this month is going to be a very, very important month. Very important month indeed. Those of you that have been following me daily know the reason why. Temperatures are up on many accounts, many levels. Let's see what's going on generally and in love, play, spirit for Libra. Sun, moon, rising, Mars, Venus, and your North Node, if you're familiar with your North Node in your natal chart, of course. Or the placement of Mars. Where do you have Mars in your chart? You could watch that as Mars is what we strive to achieve. Venus is what we love, so you can watch your Venus sign as well. Libra, play spirit. There's been heartbreak, disappointment, a lot of worries, too much thought, no action. Inaction we've got here. Okay, 12 swords. What's at the foundation? Something concerning a long-term commitment or a business venture or a new home, or the Ace of Pentacles could be anything that is potentially long-term and that gives you value, something that you value. This could speak to a commitment as well, a marriage. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is at the foundation, which is holding up the reading. It's got to do with the distant past, right? That's the distant past, recent past. Queen of Wands, so you could be dealing with a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What's on your mind? Two of Swords, so you're in two minds about something, back and forth. We know that the Queen of Wands is someone that's very magnetic, attractive, very goal-orientated. This could be in concerns to money and what you're creating. Maybe you haven't seen anything. You've been putting in the work, or you've created something. You're sort of at a juncture where you need to make a decision because there have been disappointments here, a lot of stress. Near future, play spirit. We've got the World card, which is great. Love to see that for you, because this is the ending of the difficulty. This is ending a karmic cycle. This is closing a major chapter in your life successfully. This could also deal with anything to do with world matters. Those of you that are wanting to travel or maybe even take a business to the world, right? Remember that swords are all about perception, communication, thoughts, anything to do with intelligence, right? The way we think. So therefore, we can be talking about also anything to do with social media, anything to do with communication or lack thereof. What is the position of you? More swords, dear Libra, more swords. You're feeling bound, but this is your perception here. This is more you holding yourself back. The environment, please, is the Lovers. So this is a love connection. This is a love connection here for sure. The Lovers is Gemini, so the strong Gemini energy is here as well. Gemini is also where the North Node is, so it's as though you're pushed to a corner where you need to take your North Node, make a decision, because Gemini can speak of difficulty in making a decision, or you're looking at both sides of things. You're feeling a sense of entrapment. Now, some of you could be in a marriage and you've met maybe a soulmate, maybe someone through social media and the internet who could be also at a physical distance to you, the Lovers. A very powerful connection. Now, July, where love is concerned, is going to be very powerful. Love, intimacy, risk-taking, any matters to do with the heart. Leo, We're coming into Leo season very soon. And Leo is the heart. Our Venus and Mars are transiting through Leo. And Leo is somewhere in everyone's chart. So this could be a partnership or anything to do with creating, the ability to create. This could also be a partnership at work for some of you. Hopes and fears, the Ace of Swords. You're hoping to come out of a difficult situation. Either some of you may be having an affair, or you're dealing with a partner that could be having an affair and you know about it. Three of Swords is a love triangle. You're hoping to cut this unhealthy past of yours. You're hoping for clarity because you've been up at night searching. Too many thoughts. And you are an air sign. You are all about, cerebral energy. Too much thought. And there's a lot of swords. What is the potential outcome? Oh, my dear. Oh, my dear. Let's take one more. We've got the Chariot. Yep. Look, if you are in a position of lots of worry, you're in two minds about leaving something in the past, a certain situation in the past that was unhealthy. You've got a broken heart to prove it. You haven't been happy here. Well, if you've had trouble making the shift, the Tower I see as very positive here. Even though it can be very challenging, it will put you on the Chariot. It will put you in charge. And again, even though you may not be 100% certain, you're going to have to move. That could be a literal movement as well. Moving house, moving to another part of the world, another state, to come closer to love, to your heart's content. In your environment is the Lovers. It's a powerful union. What's at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Ten of Pentacles, which can speak to, you're moving to a place that's going to be more stable, somewhere that you feel is more your family, your tribe, if this is love. Some of you could also have family. You could have family at a distance. I don't know why this is one particular message where someone is residing maybe in another part of the world from where they grew up. They're not feeling safe and secure. They're not happy in the partnership or marriage that they've been in, and they're wanting to move closer to family. And maybe even an old love connection with the Lovers here. So let's see what's beneath that. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. This is an ending, dear Libra. You've come to the ending of a cycle. You need to, your life is restarting here. Starting from scratch, because these turn into aces. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well. Cancer, Cancerian energy more than likely. Or the Queen of Cups is, home is where the heart is. And I feel as though some of you have been hoping, maybe even world travel being difficult right now. Some of you have been waiting for the time when the lockdown ends, or you don't need to have a mandatory thing done on you so that you could travel to a distance. You know what I mean? There's a lot of worries here, but that the Tower, which is Mars, and Mars is very triggering at this time. It's very challenging. It's trying to, this is like the individual saying, I don't care what the blockages are. I don't care what the restrictions are. I'm going to take the action. Okay? I'm going to do something crazy, like something that people don't expect of me. I'm going to take charge of my life, and I'm going to do it because my heart needs it. Let's see what's going on, Libra. There is the blockage, again, a 21, the mountain. Some of you could be wanting to move to a mountainous area. We've got the bouquet here, which does speak to an offer. good news coming through, but the good news is blocked by some form of, I don't know, the mice can speak to an open wound. It could speak to a deficiency of sorts. It can speak to feeling depleted. It could speak to other people being involved here. Financial loss as well. What's at the bottom of the deck here? And we've got the lilies. And this is Chiron in Virgo. We've got Chiron in Libra. There is an emotional wound or a psychological wound that you're dealing with. It could also have to do with intimacy. Now, this is logically, it's the energy of, it does speak to sexuality, but also a pure energy, a Mother Mary-like energy. Okay, the lily. It does speak to virtue, wisdom, ethics. Some of you, your ethics are holding you back. Maybe it's your upbringing. You were raised in a certain way. And Libra, you are ruled by Venus. So this is a very, very important month for you. Some of you are connecting to someone. Could be that you're having an affair. You're connecting to someone that you relate to very much so. You feel as though this is something that you cannot hold back from. And I know Libra has been through a lot. You've been through a lot past few years, dear Libra. And it's as though your heart needs healing here, obviously. It's time to do things for you. Don't let any form of ethics or your morality hold you back. You need to do what's right for you. I feel that you're coming from a pure heart, okay? I feel that you're coming from a pure heart, and I feel that you've received something different in the past. Let's see what's going on, the Karma Dharma. And we've got the Magician, manifest. You've got the power to manifest. You've got the power to manifest, dear Libra. The Magician can speak to a trickster as well, or new beginnings. I mean, it's an ace, right? As above, so below. Let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle has for Libra, please, Spirit. And we have to the sea. I see you traveling. We've got a boat here. You're following your North Node. Have a look at the card. There is the North. You're following, the arrow is showing you where to go. To the sea. Number 7, again, the Chariot. Some of you are wanting to travel. Okay, now this could be a very emotional time for you as well. I will be reading from the booklet in the extended reading, but it does show you sailing away. Now, of course, the ship can speak to a lot of emotion, distance, physical distance, going on a journey, wanting to go on an adventure, travel. It could also speak to a farewell. Okay, this is you gliding away. This is you moving intuitively towards your North Node, I feel. Okay, let's take more cards and see. Why do we have the 3 of Swords here, please, Spirit? Wow. Dear Libra, this is you. I do feel that this is you as well. Queen of Wands and the Divine Feminine. She's got she's got the glyph of Venus on her chest. So she's very attracted at this time, feeling very sexual, very passionate. There's nudity here. Some of you are beginning a new connection, one that is very much a connection that you desire. It's also a connection blessed by the gods. There's the ship. There it is. You are transitioning, but you are dealing with blockages here. I feel it could be yourself. It's either within you, your psychological state that's holding you back, your ethics, or it's anything to do with world matters. 3 of Swords, please. There is the Empress. And the Empress is Libra and Taurus. Libra. This is Venus. And mind you, it's Venus that's she's sort of tantalizing and teasing Mars. So I do feel it's you that is sort of pulling on someone's heartstrings, or on the strings of their desire. You're just very magnetic, very attractive at this time. Some of you could also be mothers. This does speak to abundance, expansion, growth, but also pregnancy. Do take precaution if you're not wanting pregnancy at this time. Let's see why we've got the challenge as the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so it's more, there's blockages about how to get to your desired outcome, to your goal, to what you love. Maybe someone has not been communicating as well. If you've been connecting through social media with someone, there's blockages here with messages for whatever reason. Let's see the foundation. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a student, someone who's been studying from the past, something long-term or something that's of value. Some of you could have a child, an earth sign child, which could also be a student. Remember that the Page of Pentacles is a messenger. Booby, you can stop barking now. Mr. Booby. Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. Wow. Wow, wow. Okay, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles are the same person. It's interesting here, because we've got two queens. We did have that Queen of Cups, a lot of feminine energy, a lot of recessive energy here. Queen of Pentacles is looking at her money. Some of you are mothers, as I said, plus business owners. Queen of Pentacles, she's a strategizer, she plans. Now some of you have got also, you've got probably planets in Virgo, dear Libra, for sure. You've got that Virgo signature as well. Now we've got a 30 here, which is also a 3, just like the Empress. Why do we have the Two of Swords crowning here? We've got, yeah, some of you could be thinking of divorce. 6 of Pentacles is equal giving and receiving. It's generosity. And because, as I said, you know, this is Venus in Leo, and Leo is very generous from the heart. Those of you that are not receiving the same generosity, anything that you've given, you're not receiving, it's putting you in two minds. So I feel that there probably was a very strong connection here. Some of you maybe you've been worried because someone hasn't been reaching out, or maybe even communicating. Maybe they've got issues that they're dealing with at this time, which is sort of putting you in two minds, doubting whether you're dealing with someone that's, you know, that has another person in their life. Anyway, let's see what the World card is, because that is the ending, a major ending. And we've got the Strength card, Leo. So July is going to be a very important month. July into August, dear Libra. The Strength card does speak to a very passionate connection, but also a sense of control, a form of control. So I don't know if you were dealing with someone that was very controlling in your life. This could also be a mother and 2 daughters. Let's have a look at that 8 of Swords in the position of you. And we've got the Magician twice. So you've got, I feel that this is celestial help coming from above. Some of you have been waiting for this, wishing and hoping for this major completion and success. Let's see what the Lovers is all about. And we've got the Knight of Wands, which is, the Knight of Wands is a traveler. This could be a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Knight of Wands is someone who travels for work, or this could show this is someone who maybe is a bit of a player, or this is how they're showing up. This is how you're perceiving them maybe, or This is someone ready to travel, ready to go the distance for their desires. Let's have a look at the Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, where there's been no completion, no happiness on all levels. There is going to be an ending here, or whatever news comes through, which can speak to victory again, will bring you a lot of happiness. Let's look at that Ten of Pentacles, which is the general energy. And we've got the Four of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This does speak to singlehood. I'm really going to have to check and see why my little friend hasn't stopped barking. I'll be right back. Okay, so that Four of Cups on the general energy, which is the Ten of Pentacles, this could be a new opportunity that's coming in. An opportunity maybe that you were not able to take on in the past. Remember that we do have the infinity symbol here. You've been over things again and again. Some of you haven't been in a happy situation. There's been a lot of worry concerning your abundance, concerning love matters here with the Empress as well. Some of you felt as though you were, there was a sense of imprisonment here. And I feel that some of you are deciding if you are ending a situation in your life, if someone is wanting to come back and apologize, I don't feel you're going to accept this. I do see that you've been in two minds for quite some time. You're needing your balance. Where there's been no equilibrium, you're going to put a full stop. I truly feel that with the Magician twice here, and those that are ending something with the Knight of Wands in your environment, you're moving towards a new relationship that you desire. Okay, your happiness has been blocked, I feel here. And some of you maybe have already connected with someone that could be through social media, that you could be at a distance too. And I feel as though you're going to do something that's, you know, you're taking the power within your hands. I truly feel that. And you're sort of letting loose, okay, to the sea. A lot of water, just going with the flow, okay, going with the flow and taking charge of your own life. That's what the Nine of Pentacles speaks of, where you're going to feel very abundant. You do have the possibility here with the Empress, okay. This could be also the beginning of something that's going to be very, very exciting for you, okay. Could also be a pure connection, even though the Knight of Wands does show as someone that could be very playful. Could also be someone that's somewhat less mature than you, or there could be a big age difference, okay. And some of you are not going to let that stop you if the Empress is your mother. Some of you maybe were not raised in that way to, you know, to go for relationships such as that. But I do feel that this is an important connection, and it's the time now. It's the energies, dear Libra, where it's time to start having fun, okay? And you're going to be pushed towards that anyway with the Tower. The Chariot also speaks to a new home. So even considering a home somewhere else, okay? So you've got new beginnings here, restart, big new beginnings. Remember the go to the sea is number 7, and we've got number 7 here, the Chariot. So, yep. All right, dear Libra, I will be extending this reading. I do hope that it resonated for you. Thank you so much for your support. Those to you that want to check out the extended reading, as I said, it is below the video. Thank you so much. Wishing you well. Have lots of fun, dear Libra. Let loose. Enjoy yourself. It's time for you. It's time for you. That's what the stars say. It's time for you to go for it. Enjoy and create. Ta-da.